All right, it's day 15 of our Disciple Makers daily journal. And here's what we're talking about today. The principle is this: it's easy to fall back into our old habits and to fall away from disciple making. Even if as you're considering going out and mentoring someone, maybe you've gone through the training, you're praying about it, you're building some lists. It's really easy to get distracted and fall into old habits. And John 21 is a great example of this. This is after Jesus dies and is raised again to life. And he comes, and notice what happens at the end here of the Gospel of John. The disciples have gone back to fishing. Remember, this is what he found them doing at the beginning, but then he invited them to come and he said, if you follow me, I'll make you fishers of men. And, I don't want to read too much into this, but I think it's interesting that this is the last picture we have at the end of the Gospel of John. Jesus calls out, he says, "Hey fellows, have you caught any fish?" They said no, so he told them to throw the net out on the other side. They end up hauling in all these fish. I think Jesus was trying to prove something to them. And I think he was kind of reminding them that he had called them to make fishers of men, to go make disciples. So here's a takeaway for your journal. Make a list of the things that you're more comfortable doing other than mentoring. Because I think you have to be honest about those things. Most of us are wired a certain way, that we kind of get in our comfort zone. We like doing other things. Maybe on that list would be reading the Bible and praying. I'm not saying you should stop doing those things. I just think you should recognize that even good habits, sometimes those things can get pushed to the top of the list when the greatest thing that we can do is help someone else pursue God. The greatest thing we can do, even though it might be out of our comfort zone and unnatural for us, is to go make disciples. It's easy to go back to the boats, go back to our old way of thinking, our old picture of Christianity, and forget about making disciples.